What we learned in last class? Matrices, right? In last class we learned about matrix. Okay, and we are aware of it, the points whatever we discussed about number one, how to create matrix and how to read matrix elements, and how to add row to matrix, how to add column to matrix. Okay, and these are the main things what we got chance to learn about the matrix. And matrix is a 1D element or 2D, two-dimensional, or it is one dimensional. Matrix is a two-dimensional object. Two-dimensional object. Okay, inside the matrix we have n number of vectors we are going to store it. Okay, it is a collection of vectors, you can say. Now let us go and try to see today factors. Today we will try to see about the factors. Right, what is factor? What is factor? If you see, there are some data is available which are limited in nature. For example, let us go and try to see these examples so that we'll have to up to mark. Now, first point is the term factor refers to a statistical data type. It is one of the data type in the statistical world. It is one of the data type in the statistical world, used to store categorical variables. Some category of variables we are going to store it. What you mean by category here is, let us go and try to see these examples. We have here the difference between a categorical variable and a continuous variable. So these variables are two types I am telling now. One is categorical, second is continuous. Is that a categorical variable can belong to a limited number of categories. A category variable belongs to a limited number of categories. A continuous variable, on the other hand, can correspond to an infinite number of values. N number of values you may have it. For example, you take one of the example that is called as, let us say, whole numbers or integers or natural numbers. Those all things are what? Continuous. There is no end point. If I go and try to say examples for continuous variables. If you take continuous variables examples, regularly we are seeing here, okay, natural numbers. Generally we denote with the n, and which contains the values starts with the countable numbers like 1, 2, 3, okay, then 4, like this, so on up to infinity. And let us say one more example, example 2, let us say whole numbers. The whole numbers is denoted with the, let us say, w, and we are writing here the whole numbers are starts with, let us say, 0 also included. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, it will be there up to infinity. Okay, and example 3 I can say for this continuous variables, that is called as integers. So the integers we have here z is equal to, then we have here minus infinity to okay, so on You have here like -3, comma, -2, comma, -1, comma, 0, comma, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, up to so on infinity, up to so on infinity. So these all are examples for continuous variables. And we have here next one that is called as, what I am talking about is categorical variables. So these categorical variables, if you go and try to see, for example, we are trying to say as gender. Okay, if you take the gender is the one, we have only two genders. One is called as male, second is called as female. Can you get something else? No, right? Okay, this is what the gender. Now let's say if you take the months, there are also limited values. We have total 12 values, total 12 values, 12 values which are fixed. Like we have here January, comma, February, comma, up to so on. What is that? December. Now we have here, let us say, week names. Week names is we have total how many? 7 weeks. 7 weeks. That 7 weeks are like starts with the Monday to up to Sunday. Now we have here next, similarly we have here, let's say, blood groups. The blood groups also, we have limited blood groups. We have it like, okay, let's say we have, for example, A is the one blood group, or rarely available blood group is, let's say, O, then A, then B, then AB, something order I am giving it. Okay, these are the some blood groups whatever we have it. Okay, or we'll take as some eye colors. The eye colors also, we have limited eye colors. We have it like brown is the one of the color. Okay, and we have, let's say, some black, that is one of the color, like that we have here, etc. Okay, so these all are called as categorical variables. If I say that one, it is limited, it is limited. Gender means it is 2 only. Months means it's 12 only. Weeks means it is 7 only. Blood groups means it is something limited, 4 or things will be available. Something like that, limited nature, it is available. Those things are called as categorical variables. Now, how many types of variables we have? How many types of variables we have? How many types of variables? We have only two types of variables. We have it. One is called as continuous variables. Second is called as categorical variables. Continuous variables and categorical variables. Now, categorical variables is nothing but in data science or in R we'll call it as factors. We'll call it as what? Factors. Categorical variables is nothing but in R we'll call it as factors. So factors are useful for categorical variables defining purpose, and those are limited in nature. Those are limited in nature. Is this point is clear? Ignatius?
Yes, please.
Right. Now we'll go and we'll try to create that kind of thing one. A good example of categorical variable is the variable gender. Already we saw blood groups, we saw eye color. Then we have here like this, these are the eye colors, and months names and week names, and we can write like that. So now we are trying to define here one vector that is called as gender vector. The gender vector will have only two things, either male or female, like that. So we know how to create the one vector with the gender values, we know it. So we created here gender vector we created. Let us try to create this gender vector. I give the control to you. We are opening here R. Let me open the R and let me adjust this window. Right. Yes, Ignatius, please try to create a vector that is called a gender vector. Then C, then male, comma, female, then comma, female again, then male, female. So we know this part already. We know how to create the vector. So we created now one vector. How to convert this vector into the factor, we have to understand it. And in this vector, I cannot write any more values. Only I can write these two values only. I can write it, male and female. It is limited. It is limited. So enter. Now, if you want to see the data inside this one, whatever available, just you type the gender underscore vector, enter. Now these are the values whatever we have it, male, female, again female, then male, female. Now I want to convert the given gender vector to a factor. So we are going to convert the vector into a factor. To convert that one, all you have to do is you have to write here factor of the vector what you created. We are converting it, and the result whatever we have it, the result we are trying to map to this variable. Try to do that. Try to convert the given vector into the factor and map those results into factor variable that is known as factor underscore gender underscore vector. Now try to point out factor of then gender underscore vector.
So here the uppercase don't matter, like in the bracket.
In the brackets.
Like gender here is with a G, uppercase G. That don't matter.
It won't work. Enter, type enter. We'll see what will happens. What is saying? Error in factor, object not found. It is totally case sensitive. Okay. Totally case sensitive. Right. So remove that capital G and small g ought to provide out there. Now try to see the result, how it is stored inside this factor. So type the factor underscore gender underscore vector. Yeah, print is optional. Print is optional. If you return the print, it is okay. Or if you directly return the variable also, it is okay. It is optional.
Okay.
Right. Now we have here two things came here. One is called as female, second is called as male. Female and male we got it. So only two levels are available. Two levels only available. One level is called as female, second level is called as male. Why it is written here female first, then male second? By default, it is going to sort the data. Default, it sorts the data alphabetical order.
Okay.
It sorts alphabetical order. So in the alphabetical order, which is the first one, F or M?
F.
That is reason female came first and male came second. So in the overall, whatever you given the data, in this data we have only two levels of people are available. One is called as female, second is called as male. Okay, right. We have, let us say, in our company, n number of team members are available and n number of team leads are available, n number of managers are available. Like that, I given the 2000 records, I given the input like team lead, team member, manager, okay, team member, manager, team lead, something like that I given keep on. But end of the day, I come to understand out of these 1000 values, how many unique values are available, I come to understand. The unique values are only 3, but these 3 levels of using these 3 levels, 1000 members are spreaded. 1000 members are available in these 3 levels, I come to understand. Got my point? Okay. Now let us go and try to see levels are 2 levels available. One is female level, second is male level. Let us move on to the next one. We are creating one more factor using the blood groups. Using the blood groups. Let us go and try to create here using blood group similar. So right here blood is equal to, assignment operator, blood assignment operator, then vector C, then B is the value you are passing, then AB is the value you are passing, then O, AB is the value B, then followed by AB. Okay, no problem, whatever you are giving. Okay, continue. Right. Maintain all in one form, that is capital O means capital O only maintain, small o means small o only maintain. Right. Then B. Now close it. Enter. Now we have here total, these are the values what we taken. These are the 4 values and these are the 4 values. Total 8 values are available. Total 8 values are available. Out of these 8 values, how many levels are available? How many levels we have?
4.
4 levels we have it. Yes, that's right, 4 levels. If you go and try to observe that one, that is what we are creating the factor. Factor of blood you create it and store into the blood factor. Try to create like that. Blood underscore factor. Blood underscore factor. Then provide the, yes, then factor of blood. Then enter. Then provide here blood factor. Enter. Enter. Prasad, are you understanding? Prasad, is there?
Yeah, I'm there now. Yeah.
You are a bit late.
Actually, yeah, I came from a native today only, so.
Okay. So what we were discussing is, we know already how to create the vector, right?
Yeah.
So that vector, how to convert into factor we are learning. This is a vector. This vector
Okay.
we are trying to convert into the factor. What is the use of the factor is, we have variables, two types of variables we have it. Okay, one variable is called as like continuous variable. Best examples I can give is, we have the natural numbers, right, which will be going up to infinity. And second is whole numbers, which also going up to infinity. Third is we have integers up to infinity. We cannot decide the end point, right?
Yes,
But
yes, yeah.
if you see the categorical variables, if I say gender, in the gender column, how many types of values you can expect?
Male and female, yeah.
That's it. That is
Two types.
fixed, right? Those are fixed. In the months column, how many values you can expect?
12 values, yeah.
12. In week names column, how many values you can expect? 7. In
Seven.
blood groups also, we have here limited blood groups only we have it. There is no unlimited things, right?
Correct, yeah.
And eye colors also scientifically if you talk about eye colors also limited only we have it. Something like that. So that categorical variables we can create using what? Factors.
Factor.
Categorical variables is nothing but in R we'll call it as factors. Okay. Anyone ask about what is factor means? Factors is useful to create the categorical variables. Right. That's what we are trying to first create the vector. That vector we are converting into the factor by providing factor of the vector. Then automatically, did you calculate it or system calculate for you? System calculate for you. Hey, these all 8 values is spread among these 4 levels. It is spread among these 4 levels. It is spread, and automatically it sorted the data. It sorted the data alphabetically from A to Z. It sorted. That's the reason A came in the first position, AB came in the second position, B came in the third position, O came in the fourth position, right? System automatically sorted alphabetically A to Z. It sorted. Now let us move on to the next one, that's called as how to order differently. It sorted what way? It sorted alphabetical, but I want to sort in different way. I want to sort it. I want to sort in different way. I want to sort it. How I can sort in different way? So we are defining here, see here, blood factor 2, second variable we are creating or second object we are creating, and we are defining here blood and levels is equal to what I want levels is. First I want O blood group, second I want A, third I want B, fourth I want AB. It's like based on the less availability we are trying to treat these things. Let us say O is rarely available, then A, then B, then AB, like that. We are trying to sort whatever way you love it, that way we are sorting it. Whatever way you love it, that way we are sorting it. So that is possible, very simple. We are writing here our levels. Then its system is automatically given, instead of the A in the first position, it is given here what is the first position? O. Instead of the AB in the second position, it is given here A in the second position, something like that. So we can sort here, customized format. You can sort custom, not the by default whatever available. Okay, let us go and try to do that activity. Yes, we created now. First point is completed. Second is we are trying to observe here STR of blood factors. We are observing it. STR of blood factors we are observing it. Try to see it. What is that meaning? We'll see it. Right. Enter. So total what it's saying in the factor we have here how many levels? 4 levels. These are the levels. And what is the B? Whatever we have the B in the first position. As for these levels, what is the position of this one? This is 1. Okay. And this is 2. This is 3. This is 4. What is the B position now? 3, right? What is the A position? 1. What is the O position?
4.
4. That's what it is giving the positions like that. Whatever we have the elements in our vector, those positions is giving properly 3, 1, 4 as per the sorting level orders. As per the sorting level orders it is giving. Okay. Now this is how system by default sorting the data. You don't want to sort in the same pattern. I want to sort in differently. Order levels differently. Then what you can do it? Okay, you can do very easily by defining here. Let us go and try to do that one. Second, blend underscore factor 2, then factor of blend vector comma levels. I want the my customized levels is equal to C. It is again it is a one vector. And first I want O, second I want A, third B, fourth AB. Right. Next is AB. Right. Now close here one more time. Levels bracket we clear. Now enter. Now see the result whatever we have it. Enter. Now you can observe whatever levels we have here and whatever levels we have here. It is differently came or not?
Right.
It's differently came. Now I want to see str of blend factor 2 so that I'll get the more information. Write it str of right. Enter. So it's showing here the position of the B is third position. The position of the O is what? First position. First position. Why? Because here O is available in the first position. So O position it is showing here it is in the first position. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, right. Now if I want to rename these levels, whatever we have the levels, I would like to rename it. How I can rename it? So we can rename the factor levels by doing here levels of blend factor assignment bz underscore a. First level whatever available. First level whatever available. What is the first level available in the blend factor? In the blend factor, what is the first level available? A. That A I want to rename as what? BZ blood group underscore A. Second we have AB, that one we are renaming as what? Blood group underscore AB. Third we are renaming as BZ underscore B. Fourth I am renaming as BZ underscore O. The levels we are trying to rename here. We are trying to rename factor levels. Let us try to rename it. Levels of blood factor then C then BZ underscore A then BZ underscore AB then BZ underscore B then BZ underscore O. Right, close the bracket, enter. Now see the blood factor now. Enter. Now see all the values are renamed, right? All the values are renamed here. Okay, that's excellent. Next one, we know now how to rename the factor levels. We are aware of it. Next one is rename factor levels in customized format. We are renaming as well as, and also we are providing a customized format. First we are defining the levels, what way I want the levels. It is a sorting in custom order. Sort in custom order. Once you sorted in custom order, and also we are providing the labels in our own labels. We are providing these labels, our own labels we are providing it. Okay, and that output we are trying to see it. Try to see that. In one line, in one syntax only, we are providing the custom order as well as custom renaming. Custom order as well as custom renaming. So factor of the vector called as blood, comma, levels. That's fine. You can write whatever you want it. In single line also you can write it, no problem. For clarity purpose, I given the next line. Okay, C,
Okay.
then O, A, B, A, B. O, A, B, A, B. Right. Now, next one is custom levels we provided. Next, custom labels we are providing.
The BT.
Yeah, blood group team O and blood group team A and blood group team B. Blood group team AB. So in single statement, we are able to provide custom levels, custom labels we are trying to provide here. Custom levels and custom labels we are trying to provide. Enter. So error in the factor. What is error? Unused argument. Unused argument labels. Spelling is wrong. Labels. Okay, now we cannot correct that one. You have to go up. Use up arrow mark. No, we
I
have
can correct like this.
no, you cannot do that. Entire statement you have to write again. Entire statement meaning first this one,
I
second
was gonna.
like this, third labels. Now you can correct this one.
You copy and pasting.
No, I use the keyboard up arrow mark.
Up arrow. Okay, that's what I. Okay.
Yeah. LABELS. Right. Enter. Now we're able to see all the things are available. Okay, so we did in a single statement custom levels as well as custom labels we provided. Is it clear, Prasad? Prasad, you have to interact.
Yes.
Right. Next one is we have here nominal versus ordinal. Nominal versus ordinal. So what do you mean by nominal is, if you see, I have here blood group 1 and blood group 2. Can you compare these two things, which is bigger? Blood group B is bigger or blood group AB is bigger? Can you tell like that?
Yeah.
Can you tell like that?
Yes.
No.
No, we cannot tell, right? How we can
No.
say which is bigger? Male is bigger or female is bigger? We cannot say, right? Monday is bigger or
Yes.
Sunday is bigger? We cannot say. Okay, that means there are some categorical variables are available which can be comparable. There are some other categorical variables are available, okay, which can compare it. For example, let me take here one more categorical variable, like we have t-shirt. Okay, the t-shirt, let us say size. What are the sizes available in the t-shirt? Small, medium, large,
Medium, large,
x large,
extra
maybe
large,
further you may have
extra.
something. Okay, but as of now, let's take these 4 levels. But these can be comparable, right? S is bigger or M is bigger means I can say M is bigger.
Right.
But we cannot say here, we cannot say male is greater than female, right? Can you say like that?
No.
No, it is not possible. No, we cannot write like this. But here I can say yes less than M. I can say it. I can write it. I can write like this. This is true. It is true actually, right? So there are some categorical variables we can compare it. You can compare it. There are some categorical variables we cannot compare it. So in that category, those whatever you are not able to compare, those things are called as nominal. Whatever you can compare, those things are called as ordinal. That means what I want to say is again, this categorical variables, whatever we have it, these are divided into 2 types. Categorical variables again subdivided into 2 types. One is called as nominal. Example is nominal. Example is what? Gender. Example is gender. So we cannot compare those things. Next, second one is available here, ordinal. We can compare those things based on the order. We can compare it. For example, that one we have here t-shirts. You can take as an example for that. Okay, now t-shirts can be comparable, something like this. Now let us go and try to do this slide so that we will get more clarity. Right, please try to see here that already we have blood factor is available. Just directly type here blood factor 1 is what is the value I want to see it first. Then blood factor 2 I want to see what is the value. Then this comparison I want to see it. Just type here blood underscore factor 1, enter. Blood underscore factor 1 underscore factor 1, just enter. No, brackets.
1 in square
Brackets, yeah. Any element if you
square
want to
brackets,
access,
right?
not write in the square brackets. That's right. Just remove that 1 and enter. Yeah, enter. Now what is the value we are seeing? B, blood group B. That is the first element, whatever we have in that one. Whatever we have it. Now I want to see the second element. So blood factor 2. Enter. So it's the first element is blood group B, second element is blood group A. Which is bigger? Can you tell like that?
No.
No. That is the reason right here blood factor 1 less than blood factor 2. What will happen? We'll see. Now write it, blood factor 1 less than blood factor 2. Blood factor 1 less than blood factor 2. Blood factor 2. Then enter. Now what is saying NA? Warning message in OPS underscore dot factor. Okay, not meaningful for factors. Okay, we are not able to compare this one, it is saying. Okay, now what we are saying is we are defining here ordinal. What we are defining, ordered is equal to true. Ordered is equal to true. What order it is true? This is the order. S is smaller, then M is somewhat bigger, then L is too much bigger. So we have to write here extra parameter called as ordered is equal to true, and it is going to take order based on the levels whatever we given here. Whatever first one is given, that is a small value, then bigger value, then bigger value. Something like that is going to take it. Okay, just try to define here t-shirt vector. Define t-shirt vector. So we're defining t-shirt vector. Then C, then M, L, S, S. Then S, S. Then L, M, L, M. Right, close the bracket, enter. Now write here t-shirt factor. I want to convert the given vector into the factor. While I am converting, I am also introducing here levels, and also I am ordering this one. I am converting into the factor. At the same time, I am also defining ordered is equal to true, and we are defining what order is equal to true. Also we are defining the levels. If you define ordered is equal to true, then it is called as ordinal variables, else it is called as nominal variables. Maximize it, yeah, enter. Unexpected symbol in t-shirt factor. So we can see what is the mistake.
It's right here.
Here L is a mistake. Okay. So write that L properly. Enter. Yes. Call me 10:30. Please call me 10:30. Right. Now we have here t-shirt underscore factor. Please type that one. T-shirt underscore factor. We'll see what is happening. Right. Enter. Are you seeing any extra in the levels? Previously, just levels used to define SML like that. Now it's also defining the relation. It is also defining the relation. S and M if you compare, M is the bigger one. M and L if you compare, L is the bigger one. Also it is showing a relationship, it is showing, right? Right. That is possible because of your parameter that is called as order is equal to true. Now you write the same thing. Whatever we have here first element, whatever we have here first element, whatever we have here second element, these two things you try to compare. And it's going to say it is true. Just write like that. Just write like that. T-shirt underscore factor of 1. T-shirt underscore factor of 1. T-shirt underscore factor of 1 less than T flower bracket, square bracket. Yeah. 1 less than T-shirt underscore factor of 2. Factor of 2. Then enter. Now what it's saying? True. What it's saying? True. So there is a proper relationship we defined among the elements of a vector. Elements of a vector, or I can say elements of a factor. Elements of a factor. Okay. Let me wrap up. Let me wrap up what we learned today. Today we learned what is factor. What is factor? It is useful to define categorical variables. It is useful to define categorical variables. And examples of categorical variables, we know already. What are the examples? We know it. Gender, then month's name, then week names, then blood groups, then tell me some other things. T-shirt size. Okay, these are the things whatever we have it, categorical variables. Now we are aware of it technically how to create the factor. So create factors, we are aware of it. Then we land here, rename levels, we are aware of it. And we are aware of it, what do you mean by sorting? What do you mean by sorting? What is the default sorting? We are aware of it. Default sorting, we are aware of it. How to do the custom sort, we are aware of it. And we know what you mean by nominal variable and what you mean by ordinal variable, we are aware of it. These are the topics what we learned today. Tomorrow, very important class, that is we are going to discuss about regular data frames. Data frame is nothing but our regularly using table. How to create the table and how to play around it, those things all we are going to learn tomorrow. And out of whatever concepts we discuss, data frame is the one which is more important one for our real implementation. Am I clear? Tomorrow we'll try to do that one. Thank you. Bye bye.